Jeffrey Epstein. No college degree, no formal financial training, no obvious reason why the world's most powerful people, presidents, princes, Nobel Prize winners, and billionaires would orbit around one man for decades, and yet they did, until the morning of August 10th, 2019, when guards at a maximum security federal prison in New York found him dead in his cell. The cameras outside his unit had malfunctioned. The two guards assigned to check on him every 30 minutes had both fallen asleep. The most high-profile inmate in the United States federal system, a man who allegedly knew secrets about some of the most powerful people on earth, died alone, with no witnesses and no explanation anyone fully believes. Section 1. The Fake Genius. How he made everyone believe. Jeffrey Epstein grew up in Brooklyn, modest background, dropped out of college, got a job teaching math at a Manhattan prep school, a job he wasn't technically qualified for. That should have been the ceiling. Instead, within a few years, he was managing money for some of the wealthiest clients on Wall Street. His firm, J. Epstein and Company, had a policy so exclusive it supposedly only accepted clients with $1 billion or more. No one could fully explain where his financial expertise came from. No one could fully audit his results, but everyone wanted in. The secret wasn't genius, it was projection. Epstein understood something that most people never learn. Powerful people do not want to feel like they are being sold something. They want to feel like they are being invited into something. He never chased clients. He created an aura of exclusivity so thick that people chased him. So the real question isn't how he fooled everyone. The real question is, why did some of the smartest people in the world want so badly to be fooled? Section 2. The Network. Princes, Presidents, and Silence. By the early 2000s, Epstein's social circle had become something that shouldn't exist outside of fiction. In his contact book, over 1,000 names, royalty, heads of state, tech founders, academics, celebrities. His private jet, nicknamed the Lolita Express. Flight logs showed dozens of high-profile passengers. His properties, a Manhattan townhouse, one of the largest private residences in New York City, a private island in the U.S. Virgin Islands, a ranch in New Mexico, a Paris apartment. His strategy: make powerful people complicit. Once they're in, they cannot speak out. Former President Bill Clinton flew on his jet at least 26 times, according to flight logs. Prince Andrew was photographed with his arm around one of Epstein's accusers when she was 17. Stephen Hawking attended events at his private island. MIT's Media Lab accepted millions in donations, secretly, even after Epstein's first criminal conviction. Why did they stay close? Some, perhaps, genuinely did not know, but others, investigators believe, knew exactly what Epstein was and calculated that staying silent was safer than speaking out. He didn't just collect powerful friends, he collected leverage, and the people who knew the most were the ones least likely to ever talk. Section 3. The death, suicide, or something else. On July 6, 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was arrested and charged with sex trafficking. For the first time, federal prosecutors had him, and this time, he could not buy his way out. He was placed on suicide watch after a first incident in his cell. Then, 2 weeks later, he was taken off suicide watch. And then, what the official record shows, both guards assigned to check on him were asleep at the time of death. The cameras outside his cell malfunctioned and recorded nothing usable. His cellmate had been transferred the day before, leaving him alone. The medical examiner initially listed the cause of death as pending. A forensic pathologist hired by his brother concluded the injuries were more consistent with homicide than suicide. The official ruling was suicide by hanging. Attorney General William Barr called it a perfect storm of screw-ups. 2 prison guards were charged with falsifying records, not with anything related to his death, No trial ever happened. The names in his black book never had to testify. The full list of his clients was never made public in a courtroom. His alleged co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, was convicted in 2021, but prosecutors were not allowed to ask her who the clients were. Whether Epstein was killed or whether he killed himself, the result was the same. The most important witness in the case died before saying a single word under oath. He had no degree, no credentials, no obvious talent. And yet for 30 years, the most powerful people in the world protected him, funded him, and flew on his jet. The only thing rarer than his access was anyone willing to explain it. If stories like this keep you up at night, subscribe and drop the name you want investigated next in the comments below.